Juan Facundo Quiroga was an Argentine caudillo who supported federalism at the time when the country was still in formation. Early years. Quiroga was born in San Antonio, La Rioja, the son of a traditional but impoverished Riojan family of cattle breeders. He was sent at a young age to San Juan to be educated. Early in his life, he became a problem child and escaped from school. During his wandering in the desert between San Juan and La Rioja, he encountered and killed a cougar, earning him the nickname El Tigre de los Llanos. After the May Revolution proclaimed the self-rule of the country, Quiroga tried to enter the independentist army. He traveled to San Luis to enter the Granaderos, a caballo regiment, led by General José de San Martin. He was imprisoned and eventually expelled due to his bad temper. He moved back to La Rioja and became a businessman until 1820. That year the central government of Buenos Aires fell, and the province became autonomous. Governor of La Rioja and federalist leader, Quiroga entered the provincial army and quickly rose to its command, gaining control of the government through his charisma. During the time of the Constitutional Congress of 1824, Quiroga led its forces through the Andean provinces to oppose the centralist tendencies of President Bernardino Rivadavia and the officers of the National Army, which were carrying away a compulsory levy for the upcoming Cisplatin War. Thus, under the flag of Religion o Muerte, he overthrew the centralist government of San Juan shortly after the central government signed a treaty with Britain by which religious freedom was established. After the Cisplatin War, the officers of the returning army deposed the federalist governments in an attempt to restore the centralized rule of Buenos Aires. General José María Paz took over its province of Córdoba and his officers campaigned through the interior provinces. Quiroga tried to oppose them, but without success, and after defeat in the Battle of La Tablada, he went into self-imposed exile in Buenos Aires. For that, where the coup was quickly defeated, Quiroga led an army towards Córdoba but was defeated in the Battle of Oncativo by Paz's more disciplined forces. Quiroga decided not to give up and tried a more ambitious attempt, marching through territories still occupied by native aboriginals, in order to bypass Córdoba and attack directly Mendoza, where it succeeded. He took his campaign north along the Andean provinces, until he finally defeated General Gregorio Araoz de la Madrid, who led the last remaining unitary forces in Salta. After the war, Quiroga established himself as one of the leaders of federalism in Argentina, although he declared in his correspondence with Roses that his ideas were in fact Unitarian, but that he became a champion of federalism because people wanted federalism. Quiroga's death and its consequences. In 1834, Quiroga was appointed by the governor of Buenos Aires Manuel Vicente Maza to mediate between the governors of Tucumán and Salta, but Salta Governor de Litor died before Quiroga could arrive. He was advised that there were plans to murder him on his way back, but Quiroga, disregarding the advice, returned to Buenos Aires through the same way. At Barrancayaco, a desolated place between Córdoba and Santiago del Estero, a party of gunmen stopped the carriage in which he traveled. Quiroga, confident in his charisma and that his mere presence and resolution would discourage the attackers, appeared through the carriage door and shouted at the gunmen, frightening most of them. The leader, Santos Perez, however, shot him dead. The political crime created a huge crisis in all the Confederation, forcing Maza to resign, and led to the establishment of Rosas' government. Rosas, as the Confederation leader, led the criminal investigation that ended with the prosecution of the governor of Córdoba José Vicente Reynofe, and his brother as the intellectual perpetrators of the crime. They were hanged along with Santos Perez in Buenos Aires. In 1845, Domingo E. Sarmiento wrote Facundo, Civilization and Barbarism, a book that reviews the influence of caudillo leaders, which he defines as barbarism, in the Argentine political and social life, but also as a protest to Rosa's regime, and a call for European education and lifestyle. Quiroga is buried in La Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires.